Imagine this. You play so much Fortnite that you drive your parents so damn crazy that they decide to sue Epic Games, the people behind Fortnite. Now, back in 2019, a couple of parents went to a Canadian legal firm and they wanted to file a class action lawsuit against Epic Games. Now, if you didn't know, Fortnite is really, really popular. Fortnite now has over 350 million registered players. In April, players spent over 3.2 billion hours in game. And despite Ninja falling off and becoming the most boring Twitch streamer I've ever seen on the platform,
just suck it, man.
The game is still extremely popular. Now, why are these parents so gosh darn upset? What got them so angry that they wanted to sue Fortnite? Well, 3 parents from Quebec sued Epic Games, which is based in the US, alleging that the game's creators deliberately designed the Battle Royale iteration of Fortnite to be highly addictive, and that Fortnite caused their minor children to suffer psychological, physical, and financial harm. No way. A gaming company that earns billions of dollars is trying to make their game more engaging to earn more money. And also, the psychological, physical, and financial harm stuff is hilarious. Let me just read a couple of beautiful quotes. Another child allegedly played the game for a cumulative 59,954 minutes, which is just 1,000 hours, which are basically 42 days of playing. That's rookie numbers, if I'm gonna be honest. One of the kids, identified as Joe.Z in the document, had played more than 7,781 hours of the game in less than 2 years. This guy doesn't have rookie numbers. He's going off, and sometimes playing until 3 a.m., the lawsuit claimed. And the 3 children developed severe addictions to the popular game, spending almost all of their free time in the virtual world, and in some cases not eating, showering, or socializing, the lawsuit alleges. It gets even worse. They became withdrawn from their families, and one of them had panic attacks due to the pressure of the game, Fortnite, according to the lawsuit. Now, I'm going to give you my take here. This definitely has a lot of bad parenting written all over it. Back in my good old young days, you bet your rear end I was addicted to video games. I played games all the damn time, and Mima was pretty upset that I wasn't enjoying the outdoors or hanging out with my friends. So, you want to know what she did? She limited the amount of time I could play. Now, it seems like the parents that are trying to sue Fortnite, maybe their method instead of limiting playtime is a little more drastic, like, Timmy, get off the Xbox and stop playing Fortnite now! Definitely contributing to the psychological harm of playing Fortnite, you know? You play Fortnite, your mom yells at you, calls you a disgrace. Definitely not harmful for your psychology. But anyways, kids these days are raised on iPads, and it's tough to see, but it's a result of bad parenting. I have relatives that have really young kids, and they're completely fine because their parents are fantastic people. They do they go outside and do things. They don't just sit at home all day on their phones, eat hot chip and lie. They limit the technology to make sure that these addictions don't come up early because yes, there is video game addictions. It is a thing, and there are simple ways to prevent this from occurring. It's just making sure you keep an eye on your child. But anyways, I'm going to move away from the armchair parent position I'm taking on this since I don't even have any kids. They died. Kids allegedly spent hundreds on game disassociated from family. And to fuel their addiction, the kids mentioned in the class action lawsuit spent hundreds of dollars, sometimes without their parents' knowledge, on characters and dances in the game. Now riddle me this, Batman. How in the heck are these kids getting the payment information they need? Did they just go to the bank and sign up for a credit card? Or how are the parents not even monitoring their credit card statements? This doesn't make any sense. If I was a parent, the second I see little Timmy buy something without my permission is the second little Timmy doesn't have my credit card on his Xbox account. Now, moving on, another banger headline from Buddy Guy article writer, parents turn to Fortnite rehab. Now, one of the lawyers that is doing this class action lawsuit basically thinks that Epic Games is super evil and there's no possible thing parents could do. The lawyer basically pushed back against the notion that the children's addictions to the game can be boiled down to a lack of parental monitoring. What? It's not like the second you play Fortnite is the second you're instantly addicted. The second you open up Fortnite, it's over, I'm addicted now. And if a kid is playing Fortnite and all they talk about is Fortnite and all they do when they get home is play Fortnite and avoid their homework, you bet that a good parent would be telling them to finish their damn homework before playing Fortnite. All right, let's move away from my fake parenting and let's get back to this legal case because it actually does make a pretty good point. It is a much, much deeper issue than people will ever really realize. So basically, these games were created with algorithms and dark patterns that are made to addict you. And once the pattern starts, it's very, very, very hard to get out of it. If there's an algorithm and dark patterns to make me addicted to something, I guess I should file a class action lawsuit to YouTube for making an algorithm that focuses on keeping you on the website for as long as possible. possible. Of course, that's a joke because I would never sue YouTube. That's just stupid. And there was someone that did decide to sue YouTube, but I haven't heard from them ever again, so I don't know where that went. But jokes aside, without a doubt, Epic Games definitely has the data and information to make a product as addictive as possible for children, which is Fortnite. Anyways, for the legal case, they bring in a McGill University psychologist, and McGill is basically the Canadian version of Harvard, and he says, in extreme cases, he said, parents have locked up their child's devices with a key to prevent them from playing Fortnite. They're that much of a fiend. And when the gaming stops, they often go into a state of depression. He said, anyone's going to be sad or depressed when their parents take away their game console. Heck, it happened to me once as well. But once again, if the kid is playing and not doing their homework, you make them finish their homework before they can play. If the kid's playing too much, set a timer on how much they can play. If the kid is playing when they should be sleeping, turn off the internet at a certain time. Anyways, why are people so interested in this lawsuit now? Well, it's because it actually passed one of the stages that it needs to go through. Basically, in 2019, they were asking for permission to file this lawsuit, and on December 8th of this year, the Quebec judge was like, yeah, this is pretty valid, and he said, the claim does not appear to be frivolous or manifestly ill-founded. And Judge Boss says, as an analogy, the harmful effect of tobacco was not recognized or admitted overnight. Now, this judge had both a hot take and a bad take. The hot take was that the effects of video game addiction are not recognized yet. That was the tobacco and video game addiction analogy, and it is a valid take, to be honest. We don't know how video game addiction will alter people's psychology and all that business, but the bad take here is the claim does not appear to be frivolous or manifestly ill-founded. These parents basically just gave up on trying to monitor their kids and decided, you know what, let's sue Epic Games for making our lives as parents harder. And here's the most absurd thing, and please, just open your ears for a second and listen to this garbage, because it's the most absurd thing I've ever read, and I'm really shocked that the whole thing did get thrown out by this statement. The court filing from the Montreal legal firm representing the parents, Kalex, cited in its original application a report by addiction specialist Anita Gadia-Smith, I probably said that wrong, that likened the addictive qualities of playing Fortnite to cocaine addiction. I don't have to explain it to you. Fortnite is apparently cocaine now. I shall smuggle my Fortnite skins from Colombia into the United States and make millions of ill-gotten V-dollar gains. What does Epic Games think about this whole fiasco, you know? Do they have to deal with Fortnite being too addicting, or do they have to deal with bad parents who don't know how to teach their kids? Well, Epic Games has tried to flick down this lawsuit. One of the parents who sued Epic Games filed with the court a report from a doctor that said her son had been diagnosed with a cyber addiction 2077 during a visit on October 25th, 2019. And Epic Games argued that the report was not a formal diagnosis, nor was there any expert report on causation. And that ended up failing miserably, and the class action is still rolling on in Quebec, but Epic can appeal the judgment within 30 days. But they pulled up with the big blank energy response. We have industry-leading parental controls that empower parents to supervise their child's digital experience. Parents can receive playtime reports that track the amount of time their child plays each week and require parental permission before purchases are made, so that they can make the decisions that are right for their family. We have also added a daily spending limit by default for players under the age of 13. And basically, Epic Games is saying, we already have the tools for you guys to be good parents. Are you guys even using them? This is how you stop your kids from completely annihilating your credit card just by using these parental features. And Epic Games double downs here with, once again, big blank energy. We plan to fight this in court. This recent decision only allows the case to proceed. We believe the evidence will show that this case is meritless. So everyone, mark your calendars for the start of January, because I'll be waiting with popcorn in hand to see how Epic's massive legal team will handle this class action lawsuit. And if you want to see more of these goofy, non-related Discord-related content thingy-boo, let me know in the comments, okay? I love y'all very much, and make sure to stay away from the cocaine, I mean Fortnite, or else you'll be addicted. Mwah!